Welcome back to Access Houston on 97.9 The Box.
Good Sunday morning. You're listening to Access Houston. I'm your host, KG Smooth. Welcome in the studio with me from the National Urban Professionals Baseball League. Excuse me. It is the lovely Janice Little. Janice, what's your title? I wanted to introduce you right.
I am the Community and Corporate Liaison for the league.
The Community Corporate Liaison for NUPBL. And also on the phone line, we have Mr. Coach Mike Mayden. Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Good morning. How we doing?
We are doing well. So tell us about, a lot of people may not even have heard of the National Urban Professional Baseball League. Just give us a brief history, either of you, of what it is.
Well, what it is we're looking to start a new professional baseball league. It's going to offer inner-city baseball players the opportunity to play professional baseball. Minority ball players and more importantly African-American baseball players have not been given a chance and opportunity to play on the collegiate and professional level, so therefore they have nothing to look forward to in this game. And we're trying to reach back into our past history with what we had in the past Negro League baseball and rekindle that fire among the African-American baseball players.
Okay, so the tryouts are happening. When are the tryouts, Janice?
The tryouts are actually June 14 and 15 at George Bush High School here in the Houston area. Actually, it's in Richmond, Texas. And the exact location is 6707 FM 1464.
Okay, and that is this Wednesday and Thursday at George Bush High School. So what ages are we looking, guys?
17 and over.
17 and over. Okay. So tell me, what was the inspiration of starting up a new Negro Baseball League, if you will, even though you're changing the name to the Urban Professional Baseball League? In essence, is it the like National Negro League?
Well, in essence, it's a revised version of Negro League baseball, and I mean, the buzzword is urban professional baseball.
Okay. Oh no, go ahead.
No, I mean, again, just to kind of rekindle the history of the past. We have a younger generation really don't know anything about the history of Negro League baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a past generation that's very familiar with the history of Negro League baseball. So it's kind of connecting the past with the future.
Absolutely. You're listening to Access Houston. We're talking to Janice Little and Coach Mike Mayden from the National Urban Professional Baseball League, who is having tryouts this Wednesday and Thursday at George Bush High School. You know, there was a time when baseball was America's sport. It was the go-to sport. You know, fathers taking their sons to the baseball games, you know, getting popcorn and peanuts and Cracker Jacks and singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. And then with the surgence and more popularity of football, especially professional football, and now in today's time, basketball, it seems as though baseball has been kind of brushed to the side, like it's not the hot girl it once was, because football and basketball has come along. Why do you think that baseball kind of fell to the wayside, and what is it that you all are presenting to these young people to make them want to play in the National Urban Professional Baseball League?
Well, I think once again I hesitate on saying the word shut out of the game on a major league level. We're not seeing African Americans playing baseball on a collegiate level,
mm-hmm.
and if they're not at a traditionally black high school, they're not being given an opportunity to play on the high school level. So there's not a big interest in the game among them. Where if you look at high school football and high school basketball, to the collegiate level, you see that the stars of the game are the African American basketball, football players. Consequently, they're winding up in the NFL and the NBA. So we have to give them something to look forward to. as far as the opportunity, if we have to put on paid league that they can be involved in, and we'll be the pioneers in this 21st century toward that goal.
Absolutely. So with the tryouts being this Wednesday and Thursday, Janice, to the parents that are listening, how should they prepare their children, or if it's an adult that is going to come and try out?
I think the first thing they need to do is to go register at the website, which is www.nupbl.com, to register for the trial, to let us know that you're seriously interested in trying out for the league, and then showing up and showing us your best skill set.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then what should they do? They need to bring anything in particular when they show up for the tryout?
Skills and talent.
Just the skills and the talents.
Yes.
Yes. This is so very, this is uplifting and reassuring because just the story of the Negro Baseball League it's kind of untold. I mean, we don't know a lot of history about that. What can we do, Coach Mayden, to preserve that history?
Well, I think we're on the right track to doing that. You know, I've been involved with the game for 37 years now. I'm a former Major League scout. I scouted for 5 Major League teams. I coach high school and college baseball. And I think, once again, we have to give those avenues for our kids to come out and be a part of America's pastime. When we look at professional baseball, 30 teams, you're averaging 1 or 2 African-American baseball players on a major league roster.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because we're not farming them, we're not developing them. Consequently, we're not, we're talking about the decline of African-American baseball players on a major league level, but we haven't done anything ourselves to change it. And that's what we're doing. And I mean, we're just looking for ball players that want to play baseball.
Mm-hmm.
They have the talent, they have the ability. We'll provide the exposure from there and force Major League Baseball and all to come out and embrace this.
Absolutely. Well, bring your skills and your talents and your cleats on Wednesday and Thursday at George Bush High School for the National Urban Professional Baseball League tryouts. More information, Janice, they can go to?
Again, go to the website, www.nupbl.com.
That's NUPBL.com to get more information and to sign up and register for the National Urban Professional Baseball League tryouts happening this Wednesday and Thursday at George Bush High School. Where about is George Bush?
George Bush is actually located in Richmond, Texas, which is right off the tollway, West Park Tollway.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. Over there. So we hope to see you there. So let's bring back the Urban Professional Baseball League as it is now known as, formerly the Negro Baseball League. Coach Mike Mayden, thank you for your time and safe travels, sir.
Thank you very much for your time. And just let me say real quickly, too, we're going to initiate this league in 2018 with a 4-team league. And one of those 4 teams are scheduled to be in the state of Dallas. So it can be a homecoming for the Dallas fans, the Texans.
Okay. And Janice, I understand that you all are looking for some sponsors.
Yes, we are looking for any sponsor who's willing to support diversity and to encourage the participation of minority players, students as a whole.
And so those who may be listening, who may be interested in sponsoring, what should they do? They
should contact me or Coach Mayden. They can contact me directly at 832-818-1325.
Wait, give it one more time.
832-818-1325.
Nice. Thank you all so much for your time. And Janice, thank you for letting me know about this and sharing this information with the Houston listeners.
You're welcome.
Good Sunday morning. You are listening to Access Houston. I'm your host, KG Smooth. Welcome and back in the studio. It's been a while since he's been here. Last we heard from him, but he is back. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Al Rucker. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. So before we get into everything that you have got going on here this morning on Access Houston, Al Rucker has an announcement to make.
Oh, definitely. We started my new foundation called Rucker Foundation, which is a foundation that's going to focus strictly on education. So we're basically going to give scholarships back to underprivileged kids to attend colleges, and we're also going to do secondary schooling. Some people that may not qualify for school or colleges, we will give them a scholarship toward a secondary trade. Nice.
So what was the inspiration behind the Rucker Foundation? What made you want to start a nonprofit?
We've always given back, but we kind of did it on a quiet basis. I never kind of put it out there.
Right.
But me being in business for the last 15 years, self-employed with Midtown Bail Bonds and all the other things I've been doing.
Dolce.
Yeah, Dolce. It was brought to my attention. My team had always said, hey, you need to do a foundation because I've been self-funding it all myself, even though the foundation, I'm still doing that. But it's an easier platform to maneuver things around. But my main focus wanted to be on the education side because we've done the turkeys and the holiday gifts and all that kind of stuff like that, and the back to school programs, which we're still going to do. But I think in order for me to make a bigger impact in our community, I want to be education basis.
Absolutely. So the Modern Gents weekend that you're going to have.
Yeah, the Modern Gents weekend is a mentorship weekend. It's a mentorship program that I've always done, but again, I've done it on a smaller scale. This year is going to be the inaugural year we're going to do it. And basically I have people like Jarvis Johnson, Ron Reynolds, Darren Henson, Moochie Norris. What we're doing is taking a group of underprivileged boys who are fatherless, and we are going to take them out to BH Ranch in Missouri City, and we're going to spend a day with them and mentor them, do things with them that they would do with the father if the father was around. We have a fishing pond out there. We got horseback riding. We got all kinds of things we're going to do, and just the things that they would want to do with their fathers.
Oh, man, that's dope. You listen to Access Houston. We're talking to Al Rucker, who just announced right here on Access Houston the Al Rucker Foundation. He's having his inaugural Modern Gents charity event that is happening this weekend. So tell us about this weekend with the Modern Gents charity. All of the happenings that will be going on this coming weekend.
Well, it'll be we're kicking it off on the 16th of June, which would be an event over at Dolce. And basically it's a reception. We have a lot of our mentors are flying in. We have some guys flying in from California, New York that are flying in to attend the event. That day we're going to have them at Dolce. We're just going to talk about, and we having Seven the Poet is doing a event that night called Night of the Gentleman. Okay. So the proceeds from that night is going to the foundation. Saturday on the 17th, we're doing the mentorship to where we're going to take the young men out to BH Ranch. We're going to be out there with them all day and do the mentorship program where we get to have one-on-one conversations with them, see if there are any issues, any problems with them. But the most important thing about the mentorship is the guys that are signing up, we want them to be a mentor for life. So they're basically going to exchange a phone number with them that these guys, the mentees, can actually call the mentors if they have any questions or problems or any concerns. Because the whole thing of it is these are fatherless guys. Some of them in homes, some of them live with their grandmothers. They come from dire situations, and then most of them are inner city kids. And then Sunday on the 18th, we're kicking off our OG's a Comedy tour. And from that day, that tour is actually set up to be a nationwide tour that we are actually partnering with Radio 1 with. And we're going to donate some of the proceeds back to a local organization in that particular city.
Oh, man, this is going on. You done thought this out very thoroughly. With the OG's a Comedy tour, any names that we'll be familiar with?
George Wallace, J. Anthony Brown, Don D.C. Curry.
Come on, Al, man. Get out of my studio. Just so George Wallace, J. Anthony Brown, as if these aren't legends in the game.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Hype this up, man.
Yeah, and it was pretty easy getting those guys on board, especially with George Wallace and J. Anthony Brown. Those two like to collab and work together. So those guys, like you said, they're legends. And then we got Don D.C. Curry and we got Hope Flood being a part of it. So it's going to be and we're starting off here in Houston. We got the tour. We already got 10 cities set up, and we actually supposed to have started 2 months ago, but I told my team I wanted to wait and start it here in Houston first. So we decided Houston's going to be the first date, June 18th. And that's actually Father's Day. So we got the Arena Theater. And then after that, we in Augusta, Georgia, Columbus, Georgia, South Carolina. We did a whole East Coast run.
Okay. That's what's up. You're listening to Access Houston, talking to Al Rucker from the Al Rucker Foundation, the Modern Gents charity weekend that is happening this weekend. Kicks off Friday at Dolce Ultra Lounge and Bistro. What's the address out there at Dolce?
Dolce, 18039 FM 529, Cypress, Texas.
Yeah, and then Saturday, it's the Modern Gents Day. A whole lot happening that day. And then Sunday, we got the Appreciation Day. And Sunday, we've got the OGs of Comedy tour with George Wallace, J. Anthony Brown, Don D.C. Curry. That's going to be at Arena Theater that Sunday, man. This is going to be a packed, exciting weekend. We suited and booted all weekend long, or?
No, not suited and booted. I mean, out there with those boys, hey, T-shirt and shorts.
yeah. For the
mentees, yeah. But Friday is going to be pretty exciting. We definitely encourage the poets, what we call Night of the Gentleman. So Seven the Poet has always done this, and basically you got Darren Henson. He's going to be a part of it. Carl Payne's going to be a part of it. Okay. And these guys love poetry, and they do poetry. Yeah. So that particular night, it's going to be all men poets, and they're dressed up. Because I say it's the Night of the Gentleman. So we encourage everyone to come out in their best, and just have a good time. And then, like I say, Saturday is the mentees and the mentors, and then Sunday is the comedy show.
OGs of Comedy tour.
OGs of Comedy tour.
No doubt. Where can people get more information? They're hearing this as like, I just want to, get a quick list. And,
they can
social media accounts or the website?
Yeah. Well, for the foundation, they can go to alruckerfoundation.com. Okay. For tickets for the OGs of Comedy, they go to the arenahouston.com. And then, of course, you can follow me on all social media accounts at Al Rucker. Al Rucker, pretty much on all of them.
Al Rucker on all the social media platforms. Man, I'm excited for you, bro. And
Thank you.
Congratulations on the Al Rucker Foundation, man. Doing big things, especially for education, because I'm all about that, man. Because our youth, man, they need to know. Yeah. Like LeBron James said a couple of months ago to the kids, hey, we don't need any more LeBron Jameses.
No, we don't.
We need more engineers. We need more scientists. We need more doctors. We need more of the other. It's enough LeBron James. Yeah. There's enough Lil Waynes. There's enough Beyoncés.
Yeah.
We need people that are really going to make a difference and make us better.
And one thing I want to
salute you with that.
One thing I want to highlight is Cricket Wireless. Cricket Wireless came in and actually jumped on board. So they're actually one of our main sponsors. Wow. Yeah, across the board for the OGs of Comedy and for the foundation.
Absolutely, man. Get all the information, alruckerfoundation.com, man. And I'll see you this weekend, bro.
Thank you, man.
I'm going to come and support, man, because I'm all about it, man.
I appreciate it.
No, thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Good Sunday morning. You're listening to Access Houston. I'm your host, KG Smooth. Welcoming back from the Black and Natural Pageant, the lovely Day Edwards. Good morning, Day.
Good morning, KG.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. So we are excited because you've got the Black and Natural Pageant, which is happening this Saturday, and you've brought a few of them, more than a few. You've brought some of the contestants. So good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Look at y'all in unison, now in harmony. morning. No, just playing. Yeah, welcome to the show. So, Day, people may not know about the Black and Natural Pageant like before, and Houston is so huge and it's so big, and people listen to this program at different times. So, tell us about the Black and Natural Pageant and the inspiration behind you starting a Black and Natural Pageant.
Right. I've done pageantry my whole life, and I went natural in about 2007, and it was a dream of mine to actually provide a platform for Black women in the pageant world. And
so you're 10 years in of being natural.
I am 10 years in. I've grown it, chopped it off, grown it, chopped it off. It's just a cycle with me.
But you ain't put the creamy crack in on the scalp,
I have not put
though.
the creamy crack in. I have not. And my sponsors would be amazing to hear that. But as you know, like our Miss USA, she is a natural Black woman. So that's in 2017. In 2007, in pageant world, there was no such thing as being on the stage with your natural hair and winning a crown, which is why we came up with the Black and Natural Pageant.
Nice.
Yes.
And you have these ladies. Ladies, go around
these are
and please
teen contestants.
Introduce yourself. These are the teen contestants, so introduce yourselves.
My name is Kayla Murray.
Nice.
My name is Ayana Conley. My name is Micah Vaughns.
My name is Jasmine Underwood.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, and they're gonna all be
Such light.
competing. I know, right? They're amazing.
Yeah. So, ladies, let me ask you all, and then you can go around the table. What got you interested in pageantry?
Well, I heard about this from my auntie, and at first I was a little skeptical because of, like, when you think of pageants, you think of blonde hair, pink eyeshadow, all that. But when I heard that
Vaseline on the lips, smiling, waving.
When I heard that was a Black and Natural pageant, I was really interested because I'm really proud of my natural hair.
And I love your hair, by the way.
And I just wanted to express that.
Absolutely. How about you?
Well, I wasn't really into, like, pageant stuff, you know? Like, I wasn't into that because, like, I never really had any interest in it. And my mom told me about it, and she was like, you should try to do this Black and Natural pageant. I was like, well, this is different, you know? Like, I never really hear anything about natural pageants. So I was like, well, I'll give it a try. And I think this is going to be a good experience for me, so.
Nice.
Awesome.
Right. I used to do pageants when I was younger, and then I stopped. It just wasn't for me anymore. And then my mom told me about the natural, and I was like, oh, okay. I like this. So since we've been doing it, it's been cool meeting the girls and building friendships and just having fun. So I love it.
Nice.
I only did 2 pageants before, and that wasn't really a Black and Natural pageant. So now I saw it online. I was like, Mom, I really want to do it. It doesn't cost as much as the other pageants.
See?
And you get to wear your natural hair, and I love my natural hair. I love styling, doing new things with it. So now I'm so excited to do a pageant for my natural hair and raising awareness for the African American community and younger children to love your natural hair, and you can still be a queen with your natural hair.
Absolutely. I love that. You're listening to Access Houston. We're talking to Day Edwards and a few of the contestants for the Black and Natural pageant, which is happening this Saturday. Where is it at, Day?
It's going to be at the Wyndham Hotel off of Highway 6 here in Houston, Texas.
Yes. And what is the dress for the pageant? Like, you know, when people show up, what should they have on?
I like to say after 5 p.m. cocktail wear, you know, something not too formal. Well, formal, but not too casual. So, yes.
Okay.
Come camera ready. We could just say
okay.
that.
People come camera ready. So,
yeah.
And speaking of which, when it comes to getting ready for the pageant, ladies, what is one of the most... What is one of the most nerve-wracking things when getting ready for the pageant?
Well, it had to be my mom.
Hey,
you have to do this, you have to do that. Just getting ready in the mode for pageants, practicing, and then right in the hotel room, I'm going over my speech or something. I forget it, but when I go on stage and I feel ready, is awesome.
That's what's up.
Making sure that your hair and your makeup is, like, on point, because sometimes it'll be there and then you get on stage and it's not ready and you're like, oh my God, I'm freaking out. I need to make sure that this is ready. So the hair and makeup is probably the most nerve-wracking part.
What about for you?
For me, well, I never did pageants before, but I would feel it would be, like she said, hair and makeup, and also remembering, like, your speeches and stuff. Like, when you get questions from your judges, you're going to want to remember that stuff, and you don't want to, like, mess up in front of them. So I feel like that would be the most nerve-wracking thing for me.
Okay.
I think so, too. I think the most nerve-wracking thing is being prepared for public speaking and knowing your answers and all that.
Absolutely. I'm sorry, what's your name again?
Micah.
Since this is your first time, like, how has this experience been? Was it everything that you expected it to be? Were there some things that you were like, I don't know about that? Like, so how has your experience been with this being your first time?
So far, so good, actually. Like, I've actually been enjoying my experience, like, throughout the whole thing. And the people that I've met, they've been really nice. And the girls in my category, they're actually really nice. And it's just a really good experience to go through. So
nice. I love you all's spirit and energy. I'm very anxious to know what you all's platform is. You know, I know that every contestant has a cause. And so, you know, 2017 has been a wild year, to say the least. And it's going to be a long, hot summer, especially with all of this Trump stuff. But But oh man, I just lost my question right there.
What are the platforms?
It's coming back to thank you, Dave, for bringing me
All
back.
that Trump stuff.
What are you
forgot about the platform?
Right, look at him. Just the mention of his name just throws me off. That man. But yeah, in the pageant.
My platform would be education for underprivileged children. When I grow up, I really want to be a teacher. God
Nice.
blessed me with anointing to be a teacher to young children, and I just want to see every kid succeed and have the same amount of opportunity as other kids. Because other kids may have more than you, doesn't mean they're better than you.
True. That
They
is
have a better
absolutely
future
true.
than you, so.
No doubt. I like that. Yeah.
Awesome.
My platform is definitely bullying because
Oh.
I've been a victim of bullying, and I really don't like to see people. And if I can help them, it's okay. No matter what anybody says about you, you can do whatever you want to do in this world. No matter what is going on around you, no matter who says, you can do whatever you want. So definitely bullying.
Bullying. I like that. In the words of Khaled, I like that.
My platform is creating awareness within the African American community about rhabdomyolysis. And what that
Educate
is,
me.
what it is basically it's a illness that mainly occurs within like athletes. And the only reason why I found out about this is because I actually went through this myself. And what this illness does to you, it breaks down your muscles and it releases protein that is dangerous for your kidneys into your stream, like your bloodline, and it's called myoglobin or something like that. So, and it's very bad for your kidneys, like I said, and it'll basically it can shut your kidneys down and lead to kidney failure. So that is
Your
what
platform
my
to,
yeah,
to
that's
bring more
really
awareness,
bring
to
more
make
awareness.
people more aware
Yeah.
about that. Yeah, because I had never heard
Yeah,
that.
a lot. It's really rare. A lot of people don't know about it. Like I said, it's mainly occurring like in athletes. So,
Nice. And your platform?
My platform is equality and spreading awareness of the different cultures that exist in our city, in our country, in our world. And I do this by joining like clubs at my school and like creating things like Diversity Week, where we like each day was from a different country and from a different continent. And it spreads more awareness and allows people to be more open to different people's points of views. And that's my platform.
Nice. I love that, lady. Day, you must be so proud.
I am. I'm so
Moms,
proud.
you must be so
Right.
proud of your ladies because their mothers are here. You're listening to Access Houston. We're talking to the contestants from the Black and Natural Beauty Pageant, which is happening this Saturday at the
Wyndham
at the
Hotel.
Wyndham. Yes, at
Off
the,
of Highway 6. Yes.
at the Wyndham. So, Day, what are some of the misconceptions of natural hair? Everybody, we're so woke right now. Everybody is woke.
Everybody's so woke.
Everybody
yes.
is woke. Everybody knows that, when you have melanin, it's popping. That you know what I'm saying? The hair, I'm growing my hair out. I don't plan on cutting my hair ever again. Yeah, no, I'm
I
really.
love it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
So what are some of the misconceptions about, growing and handling
Right.
black hair?
The misconception that I'm so tired of hearing is natural hair isn't for me. And that is the one thing that irritates me because
That's
it's your
oxymoron.
natural
Isn't that an
hair.
oxymoron?
So how could it not be for you? And another misconception is it takes too much time and effort. But when you think about all the damage and bad traits that you would have if you damage your hair with chemicals and colors, you'll spend more time and more money and more resources just to correct it. So I think just the stereotype and image that it's not for you and that you have to conform to society's way of a European, slicker, more manageable hair is one of the misconceptions that really grinds my gears, I guess you can say.
Yeah, it's total, it's total
Yeah.
BS. Like, we know what the truth is.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were the first people on this earth.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just going to leave it at there.
Yes.
Right. I'm just going to leave it right there. However, while I have you ladies here, just on a kind of a sort of different subject, appease my own little curiosity appetite that I have right now. I would like to know you all's thoughts on the state of society right now. I mean, just with everything that is going on, things that are happening at school, be it with bullying, being with some of your, Latino and Mexican friends who are afraid that their parents might get deported because, we've got a clown that's occupying the White House. Like everything, like how is life for you all in 2017 dealing with these social issues and being at school and whatnot? Well, you're out of school now, but I mean, when school was in, anyone?
Okay. It has been very hard. I go to a school that is in the country, kind of, and there's been situations where people have tried to snatch off a hijab that the Muslims wear, and the administration said, "Oh, we can't do anything about it. It's not a threat." It's been hard. There's people that have raised flags in the parking lot of our school, and it's like, how is this being allowed? How is this? Why? And it's hard because me as an African American woman, I have to take an extra step to make sure that I'm good in my life and make sure that my family is good, because this is crazy. It's ridiculous. So
thank you for that.
It's hard because I live in Cyprus, and I'm not saying that there's no black people, but there really isn't. There's no black people. Like,
right. I get what you're saying. Like it's not like the North Side.
Right. So I have maybe one or two close black friends, and really just about bullying, because my friends, they've been a victim of bullying because of their color of their skin, because of their hair. Because if your hair is not straight, you don't meet the standard. And we report that, but the administration doesn't do anything. It's not really bullying. So with us, I made a club in my school that I want all the African Americans to come together and just realize that we are who we are, and we just need to take a stand for that.
Thank you for that. Any of you ladies want to chime in or not? It's all good if you don't.
I go to a very diverse school. Well, it's like predominantly Hispanic. And even though the white population at our school is small, they still try to bring like African American, Asian, and the other like diverse population. They try to like bring us down, and I'm like, why can't we just love each other? It's 2017. Why is this still going on? Right.
Yeah, well, when the man at the top is the biggest bully of them all, it tends to trickle down. When it says that things start from the top, they really do start from the top. Thank you, ladies. I just wanted to get your perspectives on things that are happening, so I appreciate that. Dave, give us all of the information about the Black and Natural Pageant that's happening on Saturday. And, shout out to your sponsors and whatnot.
Our sponsors, this year's pageant is being sponsored by Curls and Miss Jessie, so we're super excited about that.
Really?
Yes, we'll be bringing you some packages for your natural hair.
You know what? I've never tried Miss Jessie's. I see it all the time. I've never tried it. So,
She is a sponsor, and so is Gabrielle Union with her new makeup line for African American women. So the packages are going to be insane this year. It's going to be June 17th at the Wyndham Hotel, hosted by Jay Burnett and Robin Beltran. She's a natural hair model. Yes, isn't he? I thought he was affiliated with your station.
No. I had him on here a lot. Like when he first started, his books and his organization. Like I was the first one to kind of launch his platform. I mean, not launch it, but you know what I mean. Like I was the first on board.
Got it. He will be here hosting for us, and we're super excited about that. And it's going to be at 10 a.m. at the Wyndham Hotel, which is off of Highway 6. If you want more information, you can visit Black and Natural. That's andpageant.org. And you can find out where to buy tickets, how to sign up for the next year's pageant, and any other information. Sorry, I got tongue-tied there. And that's it. And thank you so much, KG, for being such an amazing supporter. You're awesome.
Oh, well, thank you. The pleasure's all mine. I just do what I feel is right in my heart. I use this platform to make our people more aware.
I love it.
And that is my goal for this show, to make us more aware. And thank you for that. And thank you, ladies, for coming on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Good luck on Saturday, or break a leg, break a nail, pull a string, rip an eyelid. I don't know what the saying is in the pageant world. But good luck to all of you all.
Thank you.
And thank you for listening to Access Houston.